They are taking every moment that they can for preparation. So, you know, massive respect to what they've been trying to do to keep themselves fresh in a tough time. So
a quick reload. Well, Cirque says let's reload and bang. So I think he's ready to go. Ready. Mousesports will be starting on the CT side. Evil Geniuses will be the aggressors, and they'll have a bunch of flashbangs on Ethan. A molly and a smoke for Stanislaw.
Mousesports are doing the correct thing here. They've got water, and they can open up the flank if possible. Depends how they want to read the situation. They've got Robs actually going for the big flank. They rotate everybody else through CT. Frozen holding things down. 2 great headshots to start things off with. And he's maybe good for some more here. Still alive and kicking. Oh, just barely unable to get that, but Woxic will save him. What a great defense there from Frozen. Able to deal with pretty much everyone until the flank comes in. In fact, it wasn't even necessary. Carrigan's in there.
There with whoever it was to the left of him. I think that was a free kill, but he eventually got saved by Woxic. There we go. Stan almost, but not quite. Although I'm sure he would
very intelligently give up those close positions around connector, but Frozen and Woxic are trying to find out that info. They see them coming out of the connector. They are in some trouble here. Can Mousesports, EG capitalize? Looks like they will be able to get 1 kill out of it. Now Cirque has arrived from long, can't quite connect that Deagle, but he has got some position, continues to pressure whilst his teammates close the distance, and Breeze is the one with the damage off the Deagle. That's fantastic, and there is still much more damage to be done, but in goes Rops on the flank, and that should be able to calm things down, but Ethan's looking to get a plant under this one.
On the way down to the B-bomb site, Rops will be able to hear him. Smoke up on the balcony, smart work from Ethan. Now does he go for a bomb plant that's exposed? No, he'll go for the safe plant. And Molotov, oh, it's gone a little too far. That might have done the job with Ethan only on 20 HP. Does he dare leave the bomb site? That smoke will soon be gone, and then he'll be very exposed. Rob's going to play it patient, maybe wait for an eventual peek, although there's no guarantee he knows where he is. Apparently he does. That was so awkward, especially on the A bomb site. Cirque was alive for so long.
This is a spot where he's going to have to do a lot because his teammates are outgunned otherwise. The Kriegs have come out. Frozen's close. There's surely a trade coming in here. There it is with that MAC-10. Very quick on that trade. And now, indeed, Woxic is in a little bit of trouble. He does have some support from the UMP of Carrigan. But, again, with the Kriegs, the AK, well, the Krieg and AK out, there's a lot of issues. And there's the push from Chris J. And Ethan was trying to actually facilitate a rotation back for his teammates. But maybe now they'll have to think about or rethink things entirely. Do they go back to A? They know that Woxic is lurking there.
3 versus 3. How can they use their numbers advantage? EG. That is one of their strengths, trying to, when I say numbers advantage, I mean in a trade frag situation, because Mousesports are likely to have to spread out somewhat and be playing positions in isolation. AWP will help with that for sure. Potentially able to give them some extra range. 29 seconds on the clock. We've got the grenade deployed by Tarek. A smoke for the balcony position. Chris J's in the water, and he's alone. The rotation is coming through. There are no flashes for him. He's the only person with a flash or a grenade. 16 seconds. So if you try to stop the bomb plant, it might make the retake a little more dangerous. He does go for it, and Cirque has the angle. That's a big advantage for EG post-plant now. 3 versus 2. Made 2 versus 2, and Woxic almost gets both, tagging Cirque as he makes his way towards Monster. I don't even know if he saw Cirque.
Yeah, I don't know that he did. That was kind of crazy, the timing of that. And that may make a huge difference here. Cirque is really going to struggle. That's a beautiful peek from Woxic. Absolutely knows what's going on. Cirque, who did get tagged through his teammate previously by the AWP, is now against the AWP. And that is actually going to mean that he... Oh, my God. He just goes for the brazen peek against the AWP. Woxic is too quick, and that's a great start from Woxic. Again, he has been somewhat quiet in some of the series in this tournament so far. We highlighted that more than just Rops has to step up. It's really good to see that Woxic getting going straight away.
That's just an absolutely ridiculous play from Woxic. The short B peak, this was so fast. It was unreal just how fast that was, but he scopes in repeatedly. The crazy thing is, Cirque swings as he goes from 1 times to 2 times scope, and he still manages to flick him, which is probably...
That XM could come in handy here. Maker, oh, can't quite connect that headshot. Shotguns can be a very fickle beast in Counter-Strike, and there is another example of that.
But look at the flank from Frozen immediately. He heard Tarek fall back, and he knows that he's probably not going to hang around here because, in theory, the T's have presence. However, they don't have presence. They think they do, which is even worse for EG, and Frozen could find himself with 2.
And once again, Woxic might be one of the focal points, as well as Frozen with this very timely flank. He could actually get a couple free kills here if he has that trigger discipline. He knows that he can wait. He's not being spotted. They're not going to suspect this. He knows he's seen 2 now, and now he can just execute 2. There's 1. There's number 2. Absolutely fantastic, and that will cue the push here. They've got no choice. They have to just rush in regardless of anything.
Christian on the sides alone. They're lining up for him, but he can't take them out. We've got Frozen at the front, but he's been taken out as well. That leaves Rops alone. They might not know where Rops is. Doesn't look like they do. But now he's been spotted. 20 seconds. Do they go to the B bomb site? No, they'll get the plant down immediately. They've got time to fall back. Rops is so far away. There's no defuse kit for Rops. There might be one down on the site. Stan and Cirque are pretty low, so they really need to play a trade frag situation. If Cirque peaks first, then Stan may be able to trade. However, if Rops is coming from long, that wouldn't be the case, but he's not. You can see Stan peeking every few seconds. He may have spotted him. There's a grenade popping out. It's the HE, of course. Rob's looking for that trade fragger now. Dropping the smoke. Cirque will swing immediately, as will Stan. Double peek. And there's the first round for EG. There's some more work to be done. There's no pop flash. They'll boost over the top. Tarek going to look for it, but a little too late. They start to fall back. Oh, Stan, that's absolutely beautiful. What a clean headshot. And now, finally, the hole is made larger. And Christian may have an advantage should they go in his direction. But there are 2 players up A long for EG, keeping control of that position. We've got 2 players in the toilets for Mousesports, however. Now, if there's a rotation from B, there may end up being a crossfire on the A bomb site. So that would be a problem for EG. Stan deploying that grenade will be heard by Frozen. Does Rops try to play off of it with him? 35 seconds on the clock again. That is that rotation for Carrigan. So there is a potential crossfire if they can take out Stan, which they do. That's the go button for EG on long, but they could be running into disaster.
Yeah, again, it will be difficult, but they seem strong from this long position. Carrigan does whip his first few shots, but Frozen certainly won't. The trade's working out for Mousesports so far, and indeed Robs finishes it off. And my goodness, when you think about the best players with it. And Mousesports tentative here. Carrigan will find himself a kill there. The boost over the top. The timing that was unexpected by Ethan. And that's a quick 5v4 in favor of Mousesports. And EG, they are ready to go into that B-bomb site now.
That's a really timely pick, which gives them some cover as EG move through the monster position. Mousesports making this one work out really well. 4 players alive for the time being. There are no breezes on the site. Christian's got to be careful now. Just running distraction. A few shots to make Breeze look the wrong way, and Carrigan pops out. Just goes straight through the playground towards long. Again, one of the main threats there is like a fountain push from the CTs if you throw smoke there, or a party push, but they're not too concerned. They're going to prioritize some good map control. It's going to be a big battle towards long. Robs, that's some crazy aggression from him towards B.
Carrigan in a great angle here. Will he be able to get a kill or 2? The jump across. He'll be able to get the 1. Woxic there for rifle support, but he's under fire at this point in more ways than one. He's looking very dead indeed. He will finally go down to Cirque as Chris J tries to work at the truck position. He's the only player really with any positional health here for Mousesports. He does get the headshot onto Stan, but the trade is quickly there. Rops, though, finds his opportunity, and he'll make it good. A 1 versus 1. Cirque, he will be able to plant the bomb. He does choose to try to smoke off the stairs, though. Swaps out for the AK. Oh, dear. It's tagged by the Molotov, and the swing from Rops. Oh, wow, down to 3. Only 1 tag from Cirque. Doing the rounds, but the bomb, as we can see, is towards Monster. That boost, almost getting Breeze. And Ethan takes full advantage of him dropping off position. Rops is going to go down, and it's looking very difficult now for Mousesports on the bomb side. Christian's got to somehow defend, but he'll get taken out by Cirque, and Woxic falls as well. Mousesports looking very bad in this situation, and it's just Frozen stuck on the A side. There's nothing left for him to do.
And again, that is definitely something unique that he brought to the team when he joined the roster.
Systematic, methodical. Is definitely, oh, very close. Very much needed qualities on defaults in this map, and that's a great opening. Well, Woxic makes it even better. Picking up the second kill, they're equalizing the numbers. The bomb has actually been left behind towards the fountain, and Cirque, wow, he's dealt with Woxic, and position will be taken on the side. But there's not many players here for EG. Someone has to go back for the bomb, and Rops is on the way up connector. He will hear perhaps the movements. He's got to pick a good timing. He's going to hear the running back through towards T-spawn. He knows what that means.
Yeah, well, Rops was short B, but he was on top of the rail, so he couldn't see Ethan walk into the B bomb site. So Chris J's going to have no idea about that, but that will be a consideration. He's crept back. This is the position he was holding earlier on, so Chris J will expect that there are people in the B-bomb site now, since he heard that rotation earlier on from Cirque. Went a long way. He knew connector wasn't safe. Good comms from his team. Chris J starts to creep in now. Ethan's got a good angle and surely gets a free frag here. Chris J can't find anybody. Falls back a little, but down he goes. At the same time, Rops takes out Tarek, who was lurking in connector, waiting for that rotation, but Rops was already in position. 1 versus 2 now. No defuse kit, no grenades for Rops.
And he knows what that means. So, great effort from EG. Really nice rotation. This was lurking in that connector position. He had the information, but it was really the class of Cirque that won this round for EG. Really fantastic shooting, and or to swing the lurker from Monster through. But into Robs they go. It's not a good look, but they will trade him out. Robs had no support. 1 for 1. Cirque found Frozen as well in front bathrooms, and this might cause problems, but trade after trade, and it's going to be hard to see where we land. Karrigan now trying to defend the B-bomb site. There is attacks everywhere, all across the map, and it looks like EG will come out on top here.
Well, I think that round just ended with Woxic getting picked. That was such an interesting round. Rops again goes into that short B position where he's elevated on the rail so he can't see players going towards Monster. But rather than the 2-man setup, come back in this first half might be on. Chris J will save the AWP, but there's not going to be much else behind it.
Their footing, finding their groove, their pace on this map now. And I love how both teams are kind of maneuvering around the map and you know, finding those gaps, finding those edges. And Wogsix going aggressive with the orb. That's what we want to see here. What is he going to be able to accomplish? He has Frozen there to support him, to help him get out of position. Great first pick onto Stan as the T's are spotted running up the long position. And now there can be reinforcements on the A-bomb site. They've got everything under control, but maybe not. Wogsix taking down from the connector position, leaving Frozen alone.
Frozen jumps past Tarek. He's got no idea. He gets there. How did he get that frag? I have no idea. The bomb is on long, though, alone, and Karrigan's starting to push up. Doesn't want to defend the bomb site alone, so he'll take a forward position. Cirque is waiting. He's patient, looking to play off of his teammates. If he goes down, there's going to be so many problems for Mousesports, for EG, sorry. Oh, the timing, the timing. Cirque, the timing's going to keep going. Karrigan, is he going to see him? Radar, anything? Ah, he's come up on the radar with the bomb as well. That's some really important information. He's playing for the round win, not just for one kill here or there. He knows the bomb needs to rotate to join the other players. But Cirque's going back towards long. He sees Ethan. Ethan turns around. But where's Tarek? There's no idea where Tarek is. There he is. And he makes it look easy, Karrigan. That leaves Cirque alone. Last seen towards long. Could be going towards B. Could be going towards A. But surely it's A with 2 players by divider.
Yeah, there's so many things that are possible for Cirque to have to deal with, so many variables to consider here. I don't know if he actually saw that player jiggling around the dumpster. Cirque will toss a molly around the truck to at least eliminate the possibilities there could be a defender in that spot. But great connection onto Karrigan, but there's a trade immediately from Chris J, and he is going to be able to do something surely. And what an important kill that was from Tarek. It still didn't matter, though, in the face of Karrigan.
The timing for Cirque was so unfortunate on long, but the play from Karrigan was so much better again. He sees the objective down the bottom of long, sees Ethan inside the toilets, but
rotate back to B. They don't have connector control. They definitely don't have water. They don't have monster. They are committed towards A here.
Karrigan starting to creep. A rare miss with AWP, but Cirque is still alive, and that's going to be an issue. Woxic, though, will deliver some kills. There's a ding-dong from Tarek with a Mac 10. And now it's a 3 versus 3. 40 seconds remain. Chris J got a flashbang. Can he find 2? He can't. Tarek's on a team kill, actually. Chris J finds 0. But Tarek will do the work for him. 2 versus 2, 30 seconds. It's all going to end on this A bomb site. A fadeaway HE grenade will do a little, but Woxic still has his angle. And maybe it won't end on the A bomb site as they start to rotate. 20 seconds. It will be a race car to the B bomb site now. How patient will Mousesports be? Rops is starting to make his way down. He's got a flashbang. Smoke on the site. They have to cross though. Tarek with the bomb in his hands, praying, but there is no answer. Stand now. 1 versus 2. 6 seconds remain. He's got to commit to the bomb plant, and Rops is here, straight in the head and dead. 11 to 4 for Mousesports. An avalanche of rounds for them in the first half.
Yeah, fantastic form from Mousesports, as well as fantastic nerve. Well, Rops has spotted a couple aggressive CTs. So they're trying to battle against him, but Robs knows that he doesn't need to take these fights. Instead, will join his team towards that B bomb site in which they've taken, and EG are playing B retake. This was by design effectively losing the B bomb site, but Robs could really cause some problems. They know that he has But he could potentially be anywhere on these flanking positions, and dropping straight into him is Breeze, and Rox is very, very good with that P250. Slow and considered shooting, and he will be rewarded. And now it's up to Tarek, a 1 versus 5 here.
Yeah, good luck with that. Maybe do some damage to the armor or something. No, he will fall. So there is the pistol round for Mousesports. But again, like, while he's having a great individual performance, it is the team play and the synergy of Mousesports, which has a lot to do with this as well. Ethan with the AWP around the pillar takes Chris J out, looking to burst into the B-bomb site with little warning. Mousesports, it might be a creep through the smoke. Ethan spots the shadow, but he can't find the frag. Down goes Karrigan on the site. Ethan now in shotgun mode, hops up, gets taken down though. 3 versus 3, Tarek up top, gets popped as well. Cirque now around the back, he's got Stanislaw creeping with him. He's got that rifle support, the bombs on the ground. There's plenty of time in his 2 versus 2. Jockeying for position, Stan delivers his 5th. His 6th, actually. He's frozen in a 1 versus 1 now after he takes Stan out. Has he done enough? Oh, it's actually headshot through the wall. It's not enough, but Cirque will eventually go down. So much variance, a war of attrition.
Yeah, I have to say, this was very unfortunate for them. There's a lot of spots where they couldn't quite get the kills. They get the damage, but not the full kills quickly enough. And there's also, you know, Cirque, he gets a flick shot, but he gets a leg instead of the body shot. There's just so many small things there that really didn't go quite their way. And as you say, James, this map so far has been characterized by that, but not to take any credit away from Mousesports, who've been playing.
But it will be still 3 players towards the A-bomb site. Tarek will have a very brief shadow advantage and should avoid the flashbangs. There's 1 kill traded immediately by Frozen, but Cirque is here to hold position. Bombs on the floor. There will be a full rotation. Great shots from Stanislaw. And then they've got the crossfire of their own on the A-bomb site. Won't last very long, though. Stereo frags for Mousesports as they look to plant the bomb. Still needs to be picked up, however. 15 seconds. They don't really know where these CTs are. Breeze will spot the cross, but Woxic has the angle. Ethan now. Does he go for it? Looking for the trade frag at the 180, and he's going to take the round. Finally, something from EG in this half. This will be their first round, but will it be their last?
Here, once again, we'll see this just beautiful game sense from Ethan. Knows exactly how to play this situation, and is completely perfect and ice cold. It's quite difficult to know exactly, to have the game sense to know exactly when the perfect timing is to push. So to come off the angle, and there is the push. Stan gets 1. He sees 2 more players as well as the bomb. And now Cirque is in a forward position with the AWP. He knows there are at least 3 players, 2 to 3 players nearby.
Karrigan's short B, and Ethan started running away from the B bomb site, which Karrigan probably heard. But Ethan's gone back to B, so I don't know if that was a deliberate bait, expecting him to make a play into B, which isn't happening just yet. Again, the psychological warfare between these 2 teams is fantastic. Karrigan showing that presence, but they are going towards the A-bomb site. And EG must have bought their own bait, because Tarek rotated to B as well. So it's only Cirque towards the A-bomb site. I say only Cirque, but there are 10 seconds. He's waiting for a peek, but down he goes to the Molotov. They're lining up, but that was so close. Will the bomb get planted? 4 seconds, only Frozen now. I don't think he's got time. This is absolute carnage, but EG have made it to 10.
That's insane. What a beautiful lineup coming in from Tarek. That was the perfect timing to get that. Showing us their quality in their class.
Oh, imagine a HE now.
Oh, this could be absolutely huge. Oh my goodness, Chris J takes him down straight away. I thought it'd be at least 1 kill for Ethan.
I don't think Breeze wants any part of that duel with an M4 versus a Krieg after his teammate just got dropped on the B bomb site. That could be curtains. If he loses that duel, forced to fall back, forced to rotate is Stanislaw. This has been a really awesome game of Overpass, even though it was very dominant for Mousesports, the fashion in which it was. And just the mental war we're seeing between both teams has been fantastic. Frozen wins his duel, but won't survive the flames. Tarek with an off angle by the barrels, maybe sees the bomb on the radar. Chris J falling back, going to leave Rops in position. Again, this is pretty much a half buy for Mousesports, but it might just be enough. Karrigan's taken Cirque out on the A-bomb side, so there could be a rotation. It certainly is for the CTs. He has the AWP now, making his way down the stairs from Bank. He has an off angle. Surely this is doom for evil geniuses. Tarek alone now on the A-bomb side, but the bomb is headed towards B. The back and forth, the fakes, the jiggles, the reads, the plays have all led to a 16-10 for Mousesports. That was a great game of Overpass, a great second half.
Evil Geniuses on that CT side. And we got a quick ramp play coming out of Mousesports. They will force back the EG defender. Stan is going to spot them, moving down as well as he falls back to the lockers. And Breeze is now left. That is Breeze, not Karrigan, I presume. And he will get taken down immediately. Rops is going to be the one to get the kill. And they are absolutely crushing it. 2 quick frags. They're going to get the bomb planted. Another frag from Woxic. He's got all 3 frags so far.
CT pistol towards B must be so awkward for a CT side. And it seems that's what he's going to do. Makes his way towards T-spawn. It is the best decision. Chris J and Rops take enough damage where they've got to spend $1,000 to buy armor now.
To see if they can steal things away from Mousesports, who are making their way outside in this round. And Circa's going to have Chris J for breakfast with that scout, and that is not a good start. Mousesports must be cautious. They have Frozen extremely weak. Woxic has been tagged now by the scout as well. And that's not good. EG in a really strong position right now, and it only gets better.
Robs took 2 points of damage from that bomb in the previous round, which partly is why he has to use a UMP this round and loses that duel. Imagine if he had an AK. I think it would be cool to have like a chart with the default bomb plants on nuke to see where the safe zone is where you take 0 damage, because it's a low percentage thing, but if you know, you know. And
it's a really weird spot now as well, because Mousesports don't exactly want to give a Krieg away. Does Woxic actually, like, does he consider trying to save in this position? If he tries to go for damage, it's honestly a pretty low percentage play just because EG are playing really passively, and maybe that's something that Woxic can have a good guess at. And if Frozen's making his way down, so if Frozen gets a kill down here, perhaps Woxic can make a play into ramp to try to combine, but Woxic, it's not going to be very safe. Frozen will drop the smoke, which will definitely cause some CTs to maneuver around. They don't exactly know where Woxic is just yet. But there's no rotation. And up the ladder he goes. Frozen. There's Breeze from the back. Woxic needs to get this kill. Instant trade. And now 1v2. Maybe it's doable. There's just enough time to get a bomb plant.
Down he goes. Tarek will chase. Does he commit to it? 8 seconds on the clock. Has he got time? Doesn't matter. He won't win a duel. And the Krieg will indeed go the way of the CT squad.
Decent chunk of utility to follow it up with. Very fast maneuver from Frozen, and just barely able to get the kill onto Breeze. And that might now allow them to go forward into the bomb site. Breeze can place in front of the main smoke, and he will get taken down by Chris J. Fantastic start in this round for Mousesports. EG, they need Cirque to come up absolutely massive, but he'll be taken down. And that, it looks like, is a complete wrap here for EG in this round. Tarek is being hunted. Carrigan might just find him. Did he see a barrel? Yes, he did, and it's just a matter of time. Just get some critical damage. Tarek is surely not long for this world as he tries to escape, and oh, that's a fantastic swing. He is making this costly for Mousesports. How many more players are they willing to lose to take him down?
Well, he's got 8 HP, so I think he's going to have to do a runner at some point. Maybe hiding in plain sight, but he does need to move away from that bomb. Maybe he gets an upgrade on the way. Running. I think he's been heard, but they'll go their separate ways. Well, that was shock and awe. A surge into the A bomb site. Nothing but deletions. This could be meaty for Rops at the very least. It collides with Rops as well. That will be heard by Breeze, so he knows that players are close. Ethan has an angle which is pretty hard to deal with unless you have a Molotov. Chris J's going for the super fast smoke of the mini position. That's a great headshot from Woxic. Ethan can't find 2 though, and there are problems on the A bomb site.
Yeah, he had to drop down because he knows he's going to get flanked from the squeaky door otherwise, and it didn't go very well for him. The timing is fantastic for Stan as he tries to see what else he can find here. Clearing out the bomb site. Rops, though, with the flank around the ramp position, is going to cause additional issue now for EG as Stan disappears down the vent. They're taking a gamble that the rotation comes to the lower bomb site, and it indeed will. And if Mousesports don't realize this, whilst they are in a position where they can commit back to the other bomb site, this could work out for EG. They are set up now fairly well to try to stop this plant from even going down. We'll see if they can do that. Woxic will make his way down to it, and he's not got any cover here. Stan will take him out. 40 seconds, so time's not a pressure just yet, but Stan is all the pressure that's needed here from EG. He's doing incredibly great work there for EG. Cirque finishing it off.
I might draw Cirque out a little deeper. Rops has a grenade in his hand. His hand spotted by Ethan, going for the pre-fire. Rops knows someone's close. Looks like he got a little bit stuck there. Either way, Cirque and Ethan get the first 2 kills, and Mousesports have got some issues now. They make their way down to the speed bomb site though, so maybe there's a plant in here for them. Yeah,
but Cirque is soon to be in position to try to stop them from advancing their positioning too much, and that's really important. Once you get the bomb down, you need some way to defend it. The first bomb positioning is important. Tarek is forced behind the crate there, and Ethan will be able to take down Chris J in the meantime. It's looking very difficult here for Mousesports. They got the plant, but I don't know that they'll get much more. So, Tarek's still just causing problems. He's got no HP to fight, but he is going to take all their attention away, and his teammates will easily sweep up the rest of the kills.
There have been some uncomfortable positions here and there, but EG have come out on top repeatedly, as we can see. A forward play from Stan. This time he doesn't come out on top.
Cirque will take his attention towards that garage position with the AWP. He's going to find himself one, maybe a second to be offered up if Karrigan puts a foot wrong, or Frozen, sorry. And Mousesports will turn their path towards that ramp position. It's a two-man setup. This is going to be very dangerous. One-man setup, but there's a second man coming in there for support. Cirque with the AWP. He actually falls back.
I think he expected he might be swung on. In the meantime, Frozen get picked off by Ethan. So the numbers are tied up. 3 versus 3. Breeze has made his way through the A bomb site, and Rops will be eliminated by Cirque, which leaves 2. Chris J with the Deagle, Woxic with the AK. Chris J's got the bomb, which is, he's the one you want to have on the bomb, so Woxic can try to defend, but will they get a chance to plant the bomb? They haven't committed to a bomb site just yet. Round the back of B. Any play is a gamble. Got double grenades on the B bomb site, but they do seem headed in that direction. However, seeing nobody there, oh, he can't hang around, there we go. The bomb plant should be okay now. That timing actually kind of works out. They see no one on B, they fall back. That gives a window for Chris J to move in, and now Woxic's trying to creep while Chris J runs distraction. He wants a cheap frag before they can find out where he is. He'll get a headshot on Ethan. He's really stuck though, but he's got Chris J for support, jiggling as much as he can. There's the Deke, but where's the last player? He's behind you, and it's Cirque. Picks up his AWP, expensive round, however. Forward smoke could be a blessing, could be a curse, because there's a big setup from EG outside. There's a swing from Tarek, but it's double fail from EG. This is a great start for Mousesports. Stan has a lot to do now. Surely they don't check for him as well. He starts to creep around the smoke and he'll then fall back. So there's some information. Maybe Breeze and Cirque can go for an aggressive play, because that's more than one set of legs. However, Breeze is next to Stan now, so they don't really have position to deal with this. It's just going to be Cirque, although Breeze goes back to Mini, but he'll get smoked off, so there's no one who can really do anything. You have to wonder if they continue to go for it. 3 kills very fast from EG. Suddenly it's a 2 versus 2. How on earth have they done that?
Finding the perfect timing. What a flash play coming in. And Mousesports, 40 seconds to get that bomb planted. Stan's now creeping in the back. He's so sneaky. He's been waiting for his moment. And this is his moment, taking down Woxic. Frozen. Oh, he can't pull his gun out in time. Stan has absolutely played it perfectly. My goodness. There they go. Flashbang over. Molly, any players on the huts, but it's really a ramp push coming in here from Mousesports. Tarek playing the ramp position, falling back, trying to take it easy, feeding them into Cirque, who will happily devour Chris J. And Tarek will hold his grounds. He knows he has the advantage, but maybe not. Woxic off the jump finds the headshot.
Woxic, aka Spider-Man, flying in to rescue the round for his team. Ethan gets dropped, leaving 2 players now for EG, Cirque and Breeze. And the money's pretty low apart from Cirque with 9K. So it's an interesting proposition, but EG have made it winnable. Breeze taking Karrigan out outside.
I think it's fair to say that they'll be ecstatic. They'll be extremely pleased, and we'll be talking about how good of a half this was for Mousesports.
Yeah, this is a key round. This is a potentially big swing round, and there are some big guns for the T side of that Krieg. Frozen's turn to make his way into lobby quickly. Rops will show some presence. Maybe suggest that nobody's that deep with his spray from outside.
Oh.
And there we go. Maybe Rops' spray baited Breeze into that position, but it's a 2-man spray down from Heath, and he makes it 3 to 180. What a ridiculous response!
Frozen against 3, though. It's going to be very difficult. He's in the middle of nowhere. They're surrounding him at this point. The molly will buy him some space and time, but only for 7 seconds whilst it's active, and the bomb is down on the ground. He might need to collect that swiftly, and there can be CTs pushed anywhere. Pushed in from lobby, from outside, from the radio room. It's very difficult here for Frozen. We can't really overstate it. We'll be able to collect the bomb at least, and so the vent is open, and it seems to be the case that he could get down that vent for free. He is checking heaven, which... Oh, actually, he didn't have the bomb just yet, but there we go. He's collected it now. No one moving a muscle. If he goes down the vent position, well, hold that fort, because Stan is just going to find a timing to swing on him. Stan has been having an incredible...
So a change in setup from EG on their CT side in this round.
Yeah, they have 2 players that are looking for that lower player. So this actually might be very difficult, because they're very weak on the upper bomb site, but it depends on the frags, and it will go the way of Mousesports. So quickly rotating up the ladder towards heaven, but it's going to be difficult to get back into this bomb site. There's just enough post-plant utility to lock things down for some time.
Again, the money is rough. It's even worse now for EG. Circ on 6K. There's a pop flash for him from the outside. Sees nothing apart from somebody in CT vent, and all the jewels will be lost. Tarek, what does he go for now? Is he trying to clutch it? The money is lost if he dies anyway, so he is going to go for it. There's one. The time is running out so low. Rops now in a 1 versus 1, but Tarek has to hold. Rops can just wait a few seconds. Surely, if he's patient enough, then the round will be won. He is patient enough. There's a shot from Tarek, so he might just survive, but it will be round number 4 for Mousesports.
Stop that being a possibility that Cirque can just wipe everyone out with a scout. Either way, they got a bunch more rifles this time. And, well, goodbye, Stan. He's been just smacked straight in the face, but Cirque with the scout, as I mentioned, is ever dangerous. He'll continue to do damage. The flick shot is so quick.
Oh, my
Cirque,
God.
It's just unstoppable with the scout, with anything with a scope. This guy needs to be put on notice.
It almost looks like they want to peek into him a little more. Things get dangerous now with CZs on deck. The close quarters, that's exactly what Breeze is looking for. But Frozen's ready for it. Looked like Breeze was trying to catch him peeking the corner. However, Frozen got a very important frag. Everybody playing the dangerous angles, but
oh no,
Frozen wants to venture outside again.
Oh no.
He almost crouched into a headshot. I think he did get headshot, but through the glass, maybe that saved him. I'm not really sure. Either way, that's a problem. There are sound cues now for free. They only know where one player is, but Karrigan's not expecting this aggression. But of course they're aggressive because it's a force fight with pistols for the most part. There's the Mag 7 swinging wide, and this may end in disaster. I think it's likely now. They've got angles on the bomb. Romps with the Molotov. There's one in return as well. 34 HP, and Frozen dies at the same time, and Cirque will get our final frag for an unlikely 10th round for EG, but 5 on the board for Mousesports. Brutality from Cirque in the first half. Had the luxury of the CT angles. That has gone now. Starts with a pistol. Ethan makes his way into the A-bomb site looking for targets. Look at the spread of T's. 1 for 1 so far. Karrigan gets 1v1s around the silo. Trying to reload, but he gets sandwiched by Tarek and Stanislaw. Robs up the ladder. There's only 2 players left. Frozen on the way as well. Only requires headshots. Waiting patiently for a peek from the T's. It's a great smoke from the balcony, but Stan is left with no cover. And now they have position on the site, but they don't have a defuse kit. That said, the T's don't know this, so they may feel nervous about these peaks. Looking for a flank is Rob's Frozen facing, but they don't know if anybody's on the bomb. They don't know if 2 people are on the site, but they're being patient. They believe that no one's there. Circuit's down. Again, there's no kit. They've got a hold now. Tarek's going to get Rob's. He has no idea where... Oh, the trade is going to win the round. That's it. It's over. Robs had no idea where Tarek was. The patience from Tarek wins the round. Robs had an angle. He just didn't know which angle was right.
Yeah.
To be held as well. You've got Robs who can also play off of Woxic. Chris J goes down. Ethan looks to his left, taken out from his right. And now Robs can be the bait for Woxic or Karrigan. There's a lot of things that could happen here, and they start to happen. It's starting to fall to pieces. 4 versus 2 all of a sudden. Mousesports are playing the angles really, really well. There's a lot of team play going on in how they're setting up outside. Despite the presence from EG and Garage, they are still suffering.
It just goes to show, one of the greatest ways to play an active force fight is to get outside control and get up to heaven, but it's very hard to get to that, heaven position. Breeze going forward, though, towards main. He's getting caught from Karrigan, once again just peppered by that 5-7, and now he'll finally be finished off by Woxic. Indeed, fantastic team play from Mousesports.
A rough idea of a location, but information decays as the time ticks. Will Ethan hear that connection with Chris J? Presence shown towards the B-bomb site, maybe trying to invite a rotation because perhaps the focus is towards A. Tarek's going to get picked off outside by Woxic. And that's Breeze taken out by Squeaky as well. Karrigan gets more information. And there's the bomb making its way through from Mini. Chris J's out of position. Woxic is as well. Rob's on the flank. He's going to find Ethan, but Ethan will find the headshot first.
Is that the call to say? If Robs had won that 1v1, I feel like they're definitely 100% going for it, but it's going to be very difficult now. Woxic, so a desperate attempt for a quick kill. If he can get something quickly, then there is a chance, but it's so difficult. Chris J's in main as well for Woxic to play off of. A deep flashbang for Woxic to peek, and Chris J will get the kill. Woxic now, he's been afforded position lower, but I don't know there's much he can do. He does get a pick off. The smoke's down. He has to hold it, though, and he's going to go out for the kill with a deagle, but he can't make it work. Ethan takes it.
Attention here.
And Karrigan is a big task on his hands. He gets the first kill and he doesn't take any damage for it. Repositioning now to try to stop the flows. Tees into the bomb site. Rob's there looking to get creep out and try to take control of control, but Ethan takes him down. Carrigan, more work to be done. He's got himself a triple so far. Fantastic work. Chris J finishing off one more, and now it's just Tarek with a Mach 10. And he will meet his maker in Woxic, and that is a very important round by Mousesports. And not only do they win it.
Flashbang from Tarek. This is the one that stand through on a previous attempt. A flash towards CT vents as well. There's an instant trade on top of the hut. Woxic goes up to get a great flick onto Cirque. Really important to hold that position, but there's a molly to force him away. It's a man advantage for the time being for Mousesports, and it's made even better by Frozen. Now Tarek's in a 1 versus 3. He's got plenty of clutch in him. Got to do it with the Galil, using the silo to cover from the upper area. Spots a bit of Robs, but has to take out Frozen first. Can't do it. Mousesports make it to 11.
As you say, like it is starting to feel a little bit desperate, a little bit hopeless. Quick, fast play is a good way to do it. Aggression from EG into the upper bomb site. They get a quick 2K, but can they follow it up here? It looks like they can. Breeze takes down Frozen, and immediately, just like that, it's Woxic and it's Robs, and it's probably a save because there is no way back into this bomb site. There's so much post-plant utility, and there's too many players. Robs will at least try to kill anybody that checks the vent position. And we'll see how it goes. I think one thing that Mousesports have been pretty good at doing, though, is that their money's actually been better than EG's was. So we've got Woxic, Robs, Frozen.
For EG on the T side. But what can they do with their map control? Oh, he saw the weapon swing. Stan will get tagged, and Woxic moves back. Oh, he's just going to stand for a second, but then eventually fall back. Well, EG've got a lot of map control now. Carrigan's on the flank. He's been spotted. That elbow might just save him. Robs at the off angle, looking for 2. There's huge damage done. Tarek and Breeze are low. Woxic looking for the flicks, but down he goes. Now there's a man advantage for EG.
And Tarek was lurking, meanwhile, still down secret, and he's ready to spring the flank. Frozen can't find the jewel he's looking for to stop the bomb from going down, and Chris J will make his way forwards. Tarek's been taken out, of course, and does leave us in a 3v3 here. Looks very contested by Mousesports. A good chance to win this. Comes down to the headshots. Chris J playing around the smoke. Pat's going to use that smoke to his advantage, actually popping out the side and takes down Ethan straight away. That's a fantastic kill to make. Frozen trying to go for the wallbang attempt. Is Cirque blinded by Carrigan. Beautiful plays coming in from Mousesports. Breeze trying to make it doable almost, but Frozen has enough time for the defuse. Chaos, utter chaos here in this retake attempt. It went down to the wire, but Mousesports coming out with the win.
From start to finish, that was crazy. And it's led to a 13-13 scoreline. Look at all this madness, just carnage.
Yeah.
Breeze doing fantastic work to open up the B bomb site. There's more from Breeze.
Oh my God.
He's just a beast.
They do have enough to weather a loss in this one if they lose every player, but here comes the aggression into main. Chris J only gets himself 1. Tarek has managed to make his way through main. It's just Carrigan left on the site, and there's no repeat coming in from the weakened Cirque. That's a 2v2 now on the upper bomb side as the Molotov will force Woxic down, it seems, as there is now space and time to breathe for the plant to go down and the post-plant positions to be set up as Woxic sets up a flash, and out goes Robs with the flash. He will find nobody close. The immediate drop down. Does he wait for Woxic to get into position?
Woxic has a smoke. If he goes up the ladder and Robs, let's say he flashes hut, he could smoke the hut off at least. That would be really strong for them. Hasn't used it just yet though, waiting for the peak to come in from the squeaky position. There's a flashbang. Cirque wondering how far to go. Robs at the wallbang. Cirque's in the red now. Is there an angle for him? Cirque! Oh, Woxic's on the trade, and it's going to be Mousesports taking the lead. He's got a defuse kit. Another crazy round, but it does go the way of Mousesports. They take the lead now.
Great commitment from Robs to just go for that spray, confident in his abilities.
Carrigan's position is compromised. What does that mean for the hold of the A bomb site? A late smash of the glass, Frozen by the heart. He's going to get a 2-man spray down. They're stuck in a choke point. Carrigan still alive, hasn't been dueled just yet, but he will lose to Breeze. Molotov forcing CTs forward. How's that shot missed? Ethan and Breeze remain just now still. They don't really get through any of the choke points, and it's match point for Mousesports. No bomb plant. The money is low for Evil Geniuses. So he sees nothing. Ramp has been taken. There's some map control, but look at Chris J's creep. Tarek facing the wall like he's told off by the teacher. And there's the opening frag in maybe the last round.
That is not the way you want to go out in a situation like this. And again, an upper bomb site burst. They've not really been all that favorable for EG, but this is what they have decided upon. This is the last hope. Let's see if it works out for them. Frozen will go down immediately. That's a good start, but Carrigan with a double on the trade, and it just gets worse here now for EG. It's up to Ethan, 1 versus 3, to keep EG in the game. He gets the bomb planted. He has to smoke his way out the Molotov over towards the hut. He's got a Galil. This is just not favorable in any way, in any sense. As Mousesports make their way slowly forwards, up on the hut, every single detail. Ethan just disappearing, barely in time. They've walked off, they check this, but Woxic is ready, and that's going to be a wrap. 16-13, and Mousesports have managed to make it happen. They will take down EG.
Huge victory, and Mousesports move on to the semi-finals. That was absolutely awesome to watch. A really difficult first game. They started well in the second, but Mousesports turned it around. Again, just those nightmares in the anti-eco rounds for EG as well. They were a problem for them on both maps, but you have to give credit to Mousesports for that as well. The way they set up outside, they just set the trap and EG went straight into it. So many different crossfires. You look one way, you get shot from another, and it's key rounds like that which allowed Mousesports to win the very unlikely rounds, which is definitely helpful in their victory here in Shanghai.